Hey everybody, this is Anthony Hines. For the last 40 years, I've been trying to help people with their job search, trying to help people with their career, trying to do whatever I can to help people to get ahead because the work world can be a little bit tough. And I've had a lot of experience, some good, some bad, but I do what I can to try to help as many people as I can because we're all limited in our time and earth to make a difference. And that's what I try to do as much as I can. Today, we want to talk about positivity and the value of understanding that you are your own solution because there are many things that happen in the job search process that basically set you back. But as long as you focus on the things that you can control, things like getting an education, things like meeting people, things like continually looking forward, things like understanding that it only takes one, things like making sure that you diminish access to negativity, negative people, and people that don't support you. And also, too, understanding that it's not about working hard in this process, it's about working smart. And sometimes you have to manage your access to various forms of social media, manage your access to the news, manage your access to things you cannot control. Another thing you must do is you must get out there, exercise, volunteer, meet people, stay active. Because not only are you active physically, you're active mentally. And these are things that are really important because these are things you can control. Okay? A lot of times people just get paralyzed. They stop doing things they know they should be doing. Then they get upset because they're not doing the things they should be doing, which makes them stop for a longer period of time. Reset, step back, understand the past is to be learned from and not lived in. Okay? Few things you want to do. Number one, stay in touch with people at your old company because you never know. Business can change. They can get a new contract. They can, they could get new business and things can happen. And sometimes people I know who've been in the job search process went back to their previous company because of the fact that something changed or they laid off too many people or they didn't realize what they were doing when they were laying the people off and now they're desperate. It can happen, everyone. That's why you want to stay in touch with the people you worked with before. You don't have to reach out to them all the time, but stay in touch with them because you never know. If things change, they will be the first to tell you. And you look at jobs that come in the site at your old company. Sometimes you just apply, start over. Okay, maybe you have to give back a little severance if you get back in. But if it helps you to get a job, think about it. A lot of people don't. They make a clean break and they go forward. But you never know. Some people do go back. So stay in touch with those people. Next, if you're going to be doing transitional experiences where part of your severance was transitional services, make sure you start those services when you're ready to start. Because once you start the services, the clock is ticking. So start the services when you're ready to go, not when you think, oh, my day one of joining, oh, I should start right away. You know what? Maybe you're not ready to start right away. Maybe you need a break. Maybe you need a mental break to get back in the game because transitional services are limited in the time it takes that you get the services. My point is, start the services when you're ready. Get in touch with the transitional services company. Tell them you're interested. Maybe do an introductory meeting to learn and meet your counselor. But don't start the process. Don't start the clock until you're ready. Next, another thing people don't do, get out there on social media and let people know you're looking. It's put the pride away. Get out and let people know, whether it's Facebook or it's Instagram or it's LinkedIn. Let people know you're looking, because guess what? You never know who's looking for people with your skills until you let people know that you're looking. Let your family tell people. Let your friends tell people. Make sure all your friends know. If you got a big network on Facebook, you got a lot of people on LinkedIn, make sure everybody knows you're looking. People aren't mind readers, everybody. Make sure people know. Next, make sure that your LinkedIn profile is clear that you're looking. A lot of people have a very convoluted LinkedIn profile where they don't tell people up front that they're looking. Get over yourself, everybody. Get over yourself. Make it clear that you're looking. Make it clear for everybody that you know. Set an end date to your previous job. If you're not there anymore, set an end date. It's what happened, it's gone, it's over. Set an end date. Another thing, if you don't have a picture on your LinkedIn profile, there's a chance that people are not going to think you're real, and they're not going to believe that you have a real profile there, especially with the premise that there is a lot of scams and a lot of, weird stuff going on LinkedIn. You've got to have a picture. If you want to make it a professional picture, that's great. If you're in creativity and you make it an avatar, that's fine. I don't care what you do. I know what I've done. I've had professional pictures, I've had casual pictures. I just had a picture. Whatever you want, get a picture on there, because that's going to helpfully um, let people know you're a real profile. Next, if you got certifications, get them after your name. That's another thing I don't say enough to people. If you've got certifications or you've got degrees or you've got some sort of initials after your name, make sure that people see those after your name. Look at my name on my LinkedIn profile. It's got all my certification. Plus, I use my middle initial. Why? Because you would not believe how many people there are out there that have the same name as me. I didn't believe it. I didn't believe it until I went out and I checked Facebook one day and I realized how many people have the same name as myself. And not everybody was a professional that had that name. And I'm sure before I put my middle initial on my cards, on my profile, on my LinkedIn profile, everything, my resume, I'm sure that people went out and checked the wrong Anthony Hines. It's easy to do. There's so many of them on Facebook, so many of them on LinkedIn. You wouldn't think there were any. I get it. But guess what? There could be. And you don't want people checking the wrong profile. So make sure you put your middle initial, put your all your certifications on your name in everything you do. Your signature, your LinkedIn signature, your business cards, your as they say, your resume. There are things that you gained. Be proud of them. Get them out there. They're part of your professional self. Get them out there. They help you to differentiate yourself from other people. Look, I've said it 100 times. Humility is the enemy of the job seeker. You do everything you can to promote your specialness, promote who you are, promote this yourself. Promotion is not a bad word. If you're going into an interview, You tell yourself, I'm great. I'm experienced. I'm educated. I will add value day one. I will ask the question, what keeps you up at night? Because I can answer it. I will show them that I'm ready to go. I will show them my brain is focused. I will show them my brain is clicking. I will show them I'm on my game. There is nothing to be afraid of, everyone. You're going to attack. You're going to move forward. You're going to be clear. You're going to be concise. You're going to get it. You're going to have stories. You're going to talk about your experiences, your successes. If you worked in remote job settings, if you've mentored people, if you've volunteered in the community, these are things that made you you. Do not discount this stuff. It's so important to make sure people know this because it's what differentiates you from the average worker. Be great, be experienced, be educated, be strong, be confident. Why? Because you can be. Because these are things you can't control. There is no reason not to do it. Own the moment, own the situation, take control. These are opportunities. When you have interviews, when you have even informational interviews, these are opportunities. They are not something to fear. They are not something to be apprehensive about. Jump in the pool. These are things you're going to take advantage of. You're going to do it because you can, because you have, because you will, and because you believe in yourself. You're going to get back on top, but it starts with understanding that you are your own solution. You are your own positive mindset. You are your own winner. You're a winner, a huge, huge winner. You're not anything but a huge, huge winner. And you're going to feel it and you're going to know it because that is who you are. Gotta keep listening to my podcasts. You gotta keep watching my videos on YouTube. You see right there, be a podcast patron, get my YouTube, um, get on my YouTube subscriber list. I have 125 plus thousand people that are subscribers. Why are they subscribing? They're subscribing because something I'm telling them is working. Something. I'm not going to tell you everything works. I'm not even going to tell you what worked because it's different for every person. Are all those subscribers real? Probably not. Some might be fake, but some are real. And guess what? I don't care. The numbers are what the numbers say. I don't get lost in minutia. I look at the data, I look at the facts, I push forward. Everything is about you pushing forward. This is who you are. Go for it. Remember the windshield, everyone. When you drive in a car, the windshield in front of you is very big. The rear view mirror, very small. The mirrors on the side, very small. Because the past is to be learned from, not lived in. You're moving forward. The windshield is large. The rear view mirror is very small. Never forget that. My name's Anthony Hines. I need you to do a few things. Number one, tell everybody, and I mean everybody who needs this, about my podcast, about my videos on LinkedIn, about my profile, about my group, everything. Tell everybody because I am here to help everyone who is job seeking. People that are laid off from the government, I don't care. People that were looking for their first job, I am there for everybody because I teach confidence. I teach basic tips to help you succeed. But I need you to tell your network, share, please, share, share. Tell your network, repost, do this stuff. We have to help everybody who's unemployed. I want to end unemployment one person at a time. Become a patron on my podcast. Go to YouTube. Get on the YouTube side. Watch the videos. Listen to the podcast. Join my LinkedIn group. It has over 9,000 people. There aren't many job search groups that have many more people than that. Sure, there are some, but I'm just a guy that started out. I did it all. We started out, we made it. Guess what? I just keep plugging along to help as many people as I can. Help me to help others. Please promote what I do. Have a great day, everybody. And let me know in the feedback if you like what I'm doing. Have a great day. Bye bye.